You know you're watching a good thriller movie when you are eating hard candy or you're eating like nachos and everybody around you is shushing you. You know you're in a good movie. So I just checked out this new movie called A Quiet Place. It is written, well, he's on it as a writing team with John Krasinski. He directed the movie, John Krasinski, and he stars in the movie. I don't know what the deal is, but all of a sudden these big comedic actors want to go for like thriller movies, and they're actually paying off. Who knew? But anyway, so basically you get a gif of aliens taking over the world, kind of. You know, they come down to Earth and they basically slaughter you if they hear a noise. They're attracted to noise. So you see them, how they kind of are surviving. I guess it's like post-apocalyptic thing. But anyway, they're surviving the, apocalypse by having to be quiet. You know, you see them doing like their everyday stuff, you know. You saw like in the trailer where they're walking in a certain place and they couldn't say anything and they are communicating with sign language. And this movie had me on the edge of my seat. I mean, the pacing, there's part of it, there's a section of it that was a little bit, dragging on. But it's not one of those movies where every like few minutes, they're going to try to scare you. No, you're invested in this family and they did such an amazing job. John and Emily, married in real life, but they do such a great job. And these kids, I thought the kids were just going to be like, oh, over the top, no one's going to really care about them. No, these kids were phenomenal. I mean, this whole family was so great that I was so invested in it. And there was this scene that, Emily's character, she's needing to break down and she can't. You have those days in life where you just want to scream or you want to punch or you can't laugh. You can't do anything. You have to bottle up your emotions. And she did such an amazing job, both of them. And there's this scene with these two. And, it was so heartwarming and it was depressing. But, I'm not going to give any of the story away. This is just a basic review. Great characters. Great concept. The concept stuck through the whole movie, It was like becoming a story. Yeah. Somebody was like comparing it to Signs, and I'm not a big fan of Signs. I thought Signs was a little bit boring. This one had me on the edge of my seats. I think I enjoyed this almost as much as Get Out. And I saw Get Out recently. I shouldn't have. I don't do thriller movies. I don't know if you want to say thriller or horror. I'm calling it like a thriller movie. But this was so well done. I thought it was just, you see the basic trailer. It's like, okay, that's a cool concept and everything. No, John Krasinski, he did an amazing job. I think in an interview, Emily was saying, he spent years working on this project. I don't know why he came up with this project, but I'm not going to complain. Great movie, great cast, great concept. Everything was great except for those little part in the movie, but I can live with it. I can totally live with it, 4 out of 5 stars. B+ kind of rating. Oh, it was... And I am going to warn you, do not bring any kind of food or anything to make noise in this movie. There was some chit-chatter or whatever, like at the beginning of the movie, just, how you do, like, oh, look at there. I look at him, I'm like, you better shut up. I'm trying to watch a movie. And everybody was starting to look at them. And this is that kind of movie. Like, you cannot talk. You can't hardly eat. You should not bring any kind of food or drink or nothing. Or you will get shushed at or probably kicked out of the movie. Because you have to pay attention to the details of this movie. And it's so quiet. And that's what's the eerie part. It's so quiet and you're like trying to listen and everything. And you have to be quiet in this movie. There should be a sign. There's like absolutely no food or drinks allowed in this movie. But wow, such a phenomenal movie. 2 thumbs up, 4 out of 5. I probably said this already, but anyway, I'm losing my voice. But anyway, you should totally check this out. Even if you don't like thriller movies, I don't like thriller movies like hardly at all. But this one got me intrigued. It paid off. I love you, John Krasinski, and I love you, Emily Blunt. Thank you for doing this project. This is Chelsea Flowers, signing off.